Okay, so Aradia, right?
Yes, check on Solux.
You then had a conversation we already read, which began like this.
Did you set up the teams?
And ended like this.
I'm coming up.
And then you went up.
Go up.
You wonder what she wants. What's with all these girls bugging you? Bugging and fussing and meddling?
Get bugged by AG.
But this is me again, huh?
It is.
Oh my god. Aradia!
Oh boy, that's way too many of the same letter in a row twice.
I know, so we're about to get started, right? Have you tricked Solix yet? Do you have Mr. Two Eyes all befuddled and flustered in your web of lies? Or Mr. Four Eyes? I don't know. Which nickname do you think would be suitably derogatory in this case, Aradia?
How about 8 eyes minus 7? I didn't trick him. It's not like that.
Okay, whatever. The point is, once you've pulled the finely woven silken mesh over his dumb different colored eyes, you and I will start playing the game and be the blue team leaders. That's how this will work, right? Wait, do you mind if we're co-leaders? I forgot to ask. I just assumed it was okay with you.
I don't care.
Great, that's the spirit. And when I bring you into the game, whatever the hell that means, then we can send each other stuff, right? That's how it works, right?
Yes.
Awesome! Because I have a present for you. It's a surprise, and it's going to be great. From me to you. Just from me alone, and nobody else. I can't wait to see the look on your face when you see.
Okay, well, I'm sure it will be very thoughtful.
Hey, speaking of which, what'll be the name of our team be?
The blue team.
No. I know that. I mean the team of our team. You and me. Just us.
I haven't given it any thought, nor did I think such a thing was up for consideration. But if you want to pretend we both have a separate team together and name that team, then knock yourself out.
I just thought it would be really fitting. Kind of like a fresh start, you know? I don't know. What are our shared interests? I guess I never really thought about this. I guess I'm used to thinking of you as the enemy. There must be some overlap in profiles. Come on, let's brainstorm. Man, it'll be great. We'll be unstoppable. Surely you'll admit that we'll be nice to rebound from the team charge debacle.
I never think about that anymore.
Oh man, I'm so dumb. Here I am running my mouth on opening up old wounds, while at the very same time trying to make amends. What an idiot.
It's okay.
Hey, speaking of which, that loser isn't going to be on the blue team, is he?
Which loser?
Your old team buddy.
No.
Oh, thank fucking goodness. Talk about dead weight. You made the right choice, leader. I mean, co-leader.
I didn't exclude him for that reason, or at all. You're just not getting it. You never listen.
Man, now I've got this huge beef grub lodged in my nook just thinking about him. I'm going to give him a hard time. Let me know when you're live. Later.
Don't do that, it's really childish. Wow.
Be the mysterious spider girl. You try to be the mysterious spider girl and fail. She's way too mysterious for you to be her yet. Seriously, what's up with those glasses? What's up with that robo-arm? What's her deal? She guesses it's flattering that you want to be her, though. She guesses she doesn't mind. It's cool. We'll learn all about her a little later.
Get back to Aradia. Aradia, I would like to apologize. I flew off the handle there. The handle was a bald guy going really fast, and I was his toupee. So, I'm sorry. It was my fault.
It's okay.
I hope we're still friends.
Yes, we are.
So, anyway, I think even though I quit as leader, I'm still going to play the game now. Because it's either that or get totally creamed by all these fucking space folders. Hey, maybe we can make the best of the game anyway, even though I guess we're going to lose.
No, I'm sorry. You can't, Solux. Not yet.
Oh my god! You're going to give me shit again? After I crawled on my belly like that, all groveling at you like some low-class guy with whatever color blood is lower on the hierarchy than mine? What's worse than yellow? Fuck this confusing caste system. Anyway, screw you. I'm playing this game right now.
No, you're not. Trust me.
Wait, what's this? Are you hearing that spooky message from the grave? It is from my ability to give a shit, which just died. This is where you laugh again.
Come to the window.
Why?
Because I'm outside.
BS.
Take a look.
I don't see anything out there.
Come closer, you'll see me. I promise.
God, I am just bulge deep in the fecal matter of a wildly incontinent hoof beast, but okay, I'll indulge you. Here I go. Look out window.
Okay, looking out this lousy, stupid goddamn window. Lousy, stupid goddamn physics. Snap. Nap time. Much later. When you would finally wake up, you'd discover all of your teammates had connected to each other and entered the medium. You would be the last to enter. Your long nap would facilitate a series of important dreams that would prove essential in support of your teammates. But here and now, the destruction of your hive would be imminent unless you could quickly establish a connection to the first player of the group and complete the chain.
Wake up.
The mind honey. Some of it got in your mouth. You do not, under any circumstance, eat the mind honey!
Ah!
Jesus.
Since that moody kid is busy flipping his bifurcated lid, we might as well take a moment to get to know this silly cat girl. Gosh, who is she? And her name. Your name is Nepeta Legion. You live in a cave that is also a hive, but still mostly a cave. You like to engage in friendly role-playing, but not the dangerous kind. Never the dangerous kind. It's too dangerous. Way too many of your good friends have gotten hurt that way. Your daily routine is dangerous enough as it is. You prowl the wilderness for great beasts and stalk them and take them down with nothing but your sharp claws and teeth. You take them back to your cave and eat them, and from time to time wear their pelts for fun. You like to paint wall comics using blood and soot and ash, depicting exciting tales from the hunt and other goofy stories about you and your numerous pals. Your best pal of all is a little bossy, and people wonder why you even bother with him, but someone has to keep him pacified. If not you, then who? Everyone has an important job to do. Your troll tag is Arsenic Catnip, and...
Your speech precedes itself with the face of your Lusus, who's possibly the cutest and perhaps the bestest kitty you will ever see.
What will you do?
Retrieve the claws from arms.
You are always wearing your claw gloves. You never know when you might encounter some unsuspecting prey, or when some prey might encounter an unsuspecting you. On Alternia, everything is considered unsuspecting prey by everything else.
Scratch Lusus behind ears.
She sure enjoys a good scratch. Ponce de Leon is the best kitty cat. You and she go on adventures together in search of the Fountain of Cute. You ride your sure-pawed mount into the rugged frontier, and sometimes she rides you when she gets tired, which is frequently. It sure will be sad when she dies, but who knows when or how that will happen. We might not even really have the time to find out. Later there was a cave-in.
Oh my god.
Examine computer.
You saunter over to your drawing tablet computer. You use this to draw on a computer. It would be cool if this could somehow be adapted to serve as a fetch modus as well. That would be so much more fun than the frustrating one you're using now. You wonder what this grumpy fellow wants. Probably something to do with that game. That seems all anybody's talking about lately.
Answer correct.
Hey!
AC perks up curiously. She wriggles her rear end a little bit and chases something she sees bounce into one of Karkat's shoes.
Car can't believe he has to sink this low. Car can't believe he's asking a feral girl in a cave to join his team. Carcat mystifies in infinite befuddlement over the fact that you are presently the best remaining candidate for the red team.
I am? I mean, AC says, I am, wondrously.
Yes, and Carcat can't fucking believe that. Carcat thinks about that a bit, and his jaw drops open and breaks a huge column of bricks like a fucking kung fu master.
AC gathers all the bricks and pieces and builds a cute little house and invites Carcat inside.
Okay, good. It's good that we're talking about building, even if it's in the most inane possible context. You're going to be doing a lot of it.
Yes, that sounds like fun. Okay, what do I do?
Okay, briefing. Me, Terezi, Gamzee, and Tavros are all playing now. The connection order is ATTC GC CG. We need someone to connect to Torador and get him in the game. I have GA lined up for the red team because she is the only one of the few remaining sane ones left to play. Okay, the only sane one. But she doesn't want to connect yet because of some mysterious bullshit. So I was like, whatever, what else is new? So I guess that leaves you. Terezi said she had you lined up to play back when she was the fake leader, so I said fine. So just connect to Tavros and later we'll worry about getting you in.
Alright, I will talk to him about that. Oh, wait. AC pauses and looks up with a little bit of chagrin. I forgot, I have to talk to someone about this. I have been procrastinating.
Oh God! Are you really serious?
It's not that big a deal.
This boggles my mind! How can you be best friends with the only guy on the planet who's a bigger asshole than me?
He's not so bad.
He's scum! But do whatever you've got to do, I guess. Tavros is waiting.
Consult with a friend on the matter. AC twitches her friendly whiskers at CT.
Hi.
CT perplexes over where he put that important wrench that he needed for building a fancy robot or something. He says, now where did that silly old wrench go?
Look, what are you expecting to accomplish with this?
But oh look! CT peeks around the corner and finds the very playful kitty has stolen his robot wrench and is now kicking it vigorously with her hind legs.
This is foolishness upon 100,000 prior, equally unsolicited foolishnesses. You'll stop now.
Rawr! You're so lame!
I'm not. I'm fine.
No, lame.
No, I'm not.
Lame.
No.
You never played a fun pretend game with me even once. Even Carcat does it sometimes, and even if he does it in a mean, grumpy, and insincere way. But at least it's still fun.
Ugh. Don't pollute my incoming data stream with his name, or any sort of excremental language you pick up from his ilk.
I see right through your stupid act. Who are you trying to kid? Look at how you type... Oh, 1 second. Lost my place.
Look how you go out of your way. Is the keyboard acting up? I'm coming over.
No. Look how you go out of your way to use stupid words that have X's in them. And so you can use your silly percent signs. Or use these absurd words that you can shoehorn a loo into, even if it's not strictly replacing the loo. You are so transparent. I can tell you like to play games. Deep down, you are a guy who likes to play games. I can smell a guy who likes to play games from so far away with this nose. You have no idea.
If you're looking for a loophole through which you may extract concessions from me, you'll have to look elsewhere.
See? What the hell?
Nepeta, what did I say about that awful language? I won't stand for it, and you'll stop.
Oops. Sorry.
Your fraternization with the base classes have loosened your morals. Can't you see this?
No, I don't care. They're fun. And I don't know anything about classes or bases or blood color. It doesn't matter. What does green blood even mean? It doesn't mean anything, and it shouldn't even mean anything to anyone else.
Well, green blood is okay, but it's not great. But that's why you're lucky to have me to look out for you. Because you don't know better, and you can't fight the role the mother had in store for you.
You're such a hypocrite. You pretend to be so high and mighty, and I know that, but I know that you're not, and you like games. Look at the silly little bow and arrow you always type. It's always there. You never forget. Why would you even do that if it wasn't a playful thing? I'm so onto you.
My bow and arrow are highly dignified symbols.
Lol, BS.
Archery is among the highest and most exceptional crafts, held in tremendous regard by the most aloof classes for centuries.
You suck at archery.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Yes, yes, yes. Have you ever successfully even fired a bow? Like actually got it to leave the bow?
I think we need to stop talking about archery.
Nuh-uh.
Yes?
No.
We will stop talking about archery. The topic is making me sweat.
Ew, you're so gross.
No, you're the one who exercises distasteful practices.
No, that's you. Everyone knows you're a weirdo and a creep, and that's why you're lucky to have me to keep an eye on you. No one else can even stand you.
You exterminate beautiful, innocent creatures by the hundreds. I can't condone such wretched behavior. Beasts are meant to be looked upon with adoration.
But I eat them. I don't kill anything I don't eat. That would be mean.
I guess that's basically acceptable in principle, but I still find it a bit unsavory.
Well, I think your habits are unsavory.
No, they're not.
Yeah, huh?
You're wrong about me, Nepeta. I do like to play games, but they must be extremely important games with very high stakes, not the kind played by translucent green wigglers who let loose an excremental surge hard in their wiggler-bottomed diaper stubs. As it happens, I have arranged to play just such a game tonight. Arati and I have a private engagement to be co-leaders of the blue team.
Oh, yeah? Well, just by perchance, it happens that AC has a private and sneaky engagement to play this game as well. And by a persnickety twist of fate, she will be on the red team. And other great friends who like to play their childish diaper poop games, so there.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
I forbid this. You will take your position on the blue team with me.
Yeah, right. I will take my position into this funny pounce ball and tackle you.
That's nonsense. You're nowhere even remotely within my proximity that would be necessary to execute such a maneuver.
AC rolls her eyes almost as hard as she is rolling around in this really interesting smell.
The thought of you fraternizing with and abetting those stink-blooded hooligans strikes me as scandal beyond measure. I'm afraid you're too delicate to withstand that sort of corruption. It's forbidden.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, you won't.
No, I will.
You won't.
You can't stop me.
I am telling you not to, and you will be on my team. That's final.
Blag!
Quiet.
Why do you do this? Why are you so confident about your stupid commands? Don't you know you can't actually tell me what to do? It's not like you have any special mind powers or telepathy or anything.
No, I do not. And yet, you will do as I say.
Yes, well, we will just see about that.
Yes, we will. You will join me on my team shortly. Stand by for further instruction. You're angry, and I appreciate that. But it doesn't matter. Discussion over.
Give Tavros the bad news. AC curls up in Tavros's lap.
Okay, for the time being and for the sake of this fantasy scenario, I pretend that my cat allergies aren't that bad.
AC takes a long nap and then wakes up with a frown because she has some bad news.
Oh no, is what I say about the bad news not the nap?
Tavros, I'm sorry. I can't be on your team. I'm not allowed.
Oh, that's okay. Then I guess he said no then.
Yes, unfortunately. Urgh, I'm so mad.
It's probably for the best that you listen to him.
I don't know. You think so?
Well, if you didn't listen to him before, you might have played games with us before, and something bad might have happened to you.
Perhaps, but I still feel bad.
I'll find another player. It's not a big deal. Good luck being on the blue team.
Okay, thanks.
You fondly recall your days of far more intensive role-playing. It seems like so long ago now. Aside from a few unfortunate moments, it was a lot of fun. If you had to do it all over again, you suppose you would select better company. Maybe this game you are playing tonight will rekindle some of that excitement. Tinkerbell? Some time ago. Flashback! You stand in your room, on a healthy pair of legs and in a plucky little outfit. You are a low-level boy Skylark, and you wield an inexpensive dagger lance, which is the closest thing to a jousting lance you can wield that is still compatible with your favorite class. You are about to play a popular game called Flop, which unlike most games published by major developers, was given a graceful and aesthetically pleasing name. It's a title under the extreme role-playing genre, and playing it without caution can have serious real-world consequences, but that's what makes it fun. When you activate Flop's Grub, the campaign program for tonight will begin. Team Charge will duel Team Scourge as usual. This is going to be great.
Contact follow Team Charge member. Aradia, my grub is lying now, so I'll be ready soon.
Cool, mine too. I don't know where Terezi is though. She's running late.
Oh, should we wait?
No, I'll be here clouding her campaign for her regardless, with or without her. Her loss if she doesn't make it. It'll give you a chance to gain some ground.
Okay.
You picked a tough class, Tavros. None of the really useful combat abilities come into play until you reach a very high level. But I suppose it'll be rewarding when you get there.
Yeah, I think you're right, but it's the class I think is most fun, and battle skill is not all there is to being a great adventurer.
I couldn't agree more. You might be the only flarper in the world who really understands the true spirit of the game. Everyone else is so aggressive and treasure hungry, but that's what makes beating them all the more satisfying.
Yeah, I guess.
Remember, your Clouder isn't going to pull any punches tonight. Don't fall for her mind games. I'll be here to assist, of course. If you're in trouble, don't hesitate to ask for help.
Yeah, well, thanks, Adora.
No problem.
Hatch campaign.
Your campaign's gaming flapstractions hatch out of their eggs. These comprise all the data and procedures you will need for your adventure tonight. They disperse throughout the terrain surrounding your hive. They follow both pre-programmed and live instructions by your Clouder, a member of Team Scourge, whose role is to provide you with a challenging scenario, while your teammate does the same for Scourge's other player.
Go outside and begin adventure.
You take your starting position in the field. The game is afoot, and anything can happen now. It's up to you to consult your maps and work with your teammate to discover the objective of the quest, find treasure, and slay monsters. Your stat bat has bonded with you. This keeps track of every attribute for your character, including vitals. While these attributes in principle remain abstractions, due to the fact that this is extreme role-playing, they will always relate in some way to your real-life attributes as well. You've got to be careful out here. A little later.
Oh. Well?
Uh,
Hey, boy sky shit. Are you just gonna stand there all night? Make your move. Make your move. Make your move.
I just think these monsters are too strong. Sorry, but they don't seem appropriate for this campaign.
Weak. Weaky, weak, weak.
Wiki, is that a real thing to say?
Yes, your blatant excuse making is the weakest lame that ever shit the coward bed. Roll your dice, make your move, advance or abscond.
I can't abscond. There's no absconding place.
But absconding is what you do best. Is it I ain't?
It's ain't, yeah.
I ain't, okay, I'm sorry. I ain't managed to cloud a scenario yet. You couldn't squawk out of the blazing trail of cluck beast feathers. You cannot hope to beat Tavros Nitram in an abscondoff. He is simply the best there is.
That sounds flattering theoretically, but I don't think.
Hey, pipe down. Make your move. Advance or abscond. Advance or abscond. Roll, Tavros, roll.
Okay, hold on for one moment. Adora, hey, are you there? Hey, Terezi, I have a problem.
No one can help you, Tavros.
Okay.
Time to decide.
Where is everybody?
What does that have to do with your present cowardice?
I don't know. Probably nothing.
Are you going to roll?
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because I was thinking about the numbers, and it's impossible for there to be a favorable outcome, no matter what the dice do.
So you give up.
Yeah, maybe.
Why not roll and make it official? Why would you want to cheapskate me out of bonuses like that? It's so thoughtless. Am I going to have to take matters into my own hands to make your move for you?
I thought you could use powers. I mean, real life powers, not game ones. It's against the rules.
But if you're going to break the rules and refuse to roll, what choice do I have? I hate that it had to come to this, but what can I do? Tavros, have I mentioned how cute you look in that plucky little outfit? Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd say I was playing with Pupa Pan himself. Isn't that what you want, Tavros? To be like Pupa? Of course you do. What boy wouldn't want to be like Pupa? So dashing and brave. He is everything you are not. For one, he can fly. Do you want to fly, Tavros? Have you ever tried to fly? I bet you haven't. How about we take to the skies, Pupa? Oh, you like that idea, Pupa. Yes, you do. I can feel it in your simple, malleable brain. You want to fly so bad. Fly, Pupa, fly! Oh my god. Adios, Toria, dumbass.
AG just jumped me off a cliff with my brain and my legs also. And now they feel invisible? Well, I'm sure that was a better way to say that. Anyway, that's really all there is to report on the subject of me getting hurt.
Hey, asshole! Stop playing games for girls!
Back in the present. But not too far into the present. Right on this moment, with Cockhat in the toilet during a conversation we have already had, which ended like this.
Oh boy, you need to get with the program, Carcat. Have you talked to AA?
For what?
Apocalypse Arisen, sorry.
No, of course not.
Or TA, or AG, I guess, or CA. I feel like there's like this whole conspiracy about this, as I'm finding out.
Well, why don't you just tell me so I don't have to talk to any of these double-talking assholes?
I can't. I gotta step out of the tree for a moment. When I come back, I will enter the game. See ya.
Hey, brave leader.
Oh my god. Why are you talking to me?
Can I join your team?
Yes, I'm glad you asked, because there is a wide open slot for the most vile, backstabbing sociopath who ever lived. You really helped me out of a jam by stepping forward.
Vile, backstabbing sociopath? Carcat, did you just copy and paste that phrase directly from your personal ad describing what you're looking for in a lady?
More cagey cutesy bullshit! Like I'm not up to my lobe stem with that already having to deal with Terezi. You both must have been insufferable when you were a team. Your opponents probably all just tried to commit suicide after a few minutes of putting up with your fangy grinned drivel. That's probably how it all went down when the shit hit the thresher.
Oh, that's not actually a bad guess. But man, Carcat, you're sure giving me a hard time. I don't see how we're supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from my olive branch like I'm twitching a mummified bovine phallus in your direction.
Becoming friends! What the fuck? We will never be friends, moron!
Aw, not even hate friends?
No! More like twitchy-eyed, projectile vomiting, and utter disgust friends, while I perforate my bone bulge with a culling fork.
Yes, I'll take it.
Get lost!
Anyway, I was just joking about wanting to be on your team. I'm already in the blue team.
Oh, really? Wait, let me count out 8 of these things. Hold on. There, I am now an enormous tool forever.
Yes, Aradia and I have an arrangement. We will be co-leaders. But really, I'll be the leader, you know. Don't tell anyone. What do you think, Carcat? Can you take on 2 dangerous ladies at once?
Yawn!
Come on, aren't you a little nervous that I will pose you? You should be.
No, you're just a run-of-the-mill little fucked-up girl. A troll, seeger, a dozen. Okay. I'll be taking apart for the blue team with brutal efficiency. You'll see. You never played one of your dumb games with me, so you never had the privilege of seeing what I can do. Boot up, Melty Blood. Enjoy the show, sweetheart. Just don't even think about using your mind control tricks on my players. Remember your truce.
Shh. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Those things are far behind
so
me.
aggressive.
Anyway, I can't control just anybody. They've got to be impressionable, like you.
You can't control me.
Sure I can. I just choose not to.
Yeah, okay.
I find your mind totally unpalatable to browse. Looking into your brain is like pawing through a smelly dumpster, full of broken glass and razor blades. And poop.
Whatever, don't even try it. I've got the better Scourge sister on my team, and if you break your truce, you'll have to answer to her. The funny thing is, she was always way better than you, even without any powers. Yeah, that's right. I know your whole story. You were always jealous she could manipulate people so well without resorting to cheap mind tricks. Ha ha! I can tell this burns you, and I can't even paw through your dumpster. Chalk it up to another infuriating victory for gutter blood over aristocracy. Oh, what's that? Nothing to say? Wow, speechless, I guess. You're probably crying right now. That would make me my fucking day. Hey! Look at me, being the one to talk shit at warp speed, then log off before you can reply. Bye, idiot!
Ba-doom. Boodum?
Oh, back so soon? Did your thumb slip on the button? I guess you can't get enough of me.
You made me do that, and you know it.
You ain't got nothing on me, and you can't prove shit. Anyway, Carcat, I just wanted to say, love.
Be the other asshole.
You are now the other... Oh god. You decide that we could probably stand to delay this guy's introduction a little longer. Why don't we see what someone else is up to? Anyone. Hurry!
Damn.
You switch to a vague teaser of the final unseen troll in nick of time. Oh no, you're up.
Go home.
You head back to your hive to get the blue team session started. It's been a while. You revisit the remains of your quaint rural hive. Your lawn ring and the small excavation sites you dug up for practice are all overgrown with vegetation. You haven't been here since the night of the accident. On that night you found your calling. The voices of the dead grew louder, urging you to return to the ruins you discovered not long before. You left so abruptly, you didn't even have time to bury your losses. But that's fine, because trolls don't typically bury their dead. Leaving bodies to be consumed by wild animals is more customary.
Begin session.
You have an arrangement to begin the session as co-leader with one of the Blue Bloods. You understand this player intends to make a power grab and take sole possession of the leadership role. Subterfuge is typical of their cast, but you're perfectly okay with this. It's one of the many things you're okay with. You allow your co-player to take the lead and enter the medium first. You understand that the leadership role is essentially meaningless, aside from offering the distinction of being the first player to enter. You also understand that entering the game second was always your intention.
Connect to server player.
You have a server player connect to you, someone you personally selected for the role. The devices required for entry are deployed. The kernel sprite awaits prototyping, but unlike all 11 other players, your dead losses is not available. You have to use something else.
Tier 1 prototype.
Prototyping with the frog head before entering the medium would prove to be critical for later success. Just another of many assurances whispered by the dead. You've long since stopped questioning them or doubting the future significance of even spontaneous acts of frivolous desecration. Compelling your non-plussed server player to perform this task might have proven difficult. Luckily, your telekinesis, an ability greatly magnified through your calling, would be sufficient to move the massive object, whereas the game cursor would not. Your server player simply watched in mystification. She really just had no idea what the hell was going on.
Oh my god, it's Kermit. Enter.
Hey, Rudy. You enter the medium, taking your place in the land of quartz and melody as the Maid of Time. Meanwhile, your client player has been exploring another world. The Blue Blood has a present for you. The present cannot be duplicated via alchemy at this stage of the game. It would cost too much grist, a detail which this player had not been aware of. The player would have to progress to the second gate of their own world, arrive through the gate above your hive, and deliver it in person. Facilitating this delivery was one of the reasons why it was important for you to enter second. Your server player's confusion is only in part due to learning the ropes of a new game. There is a more significant reason for her befuddlement. While she followed your advice and went through the simple motions of game setup, at no point were you visible on her monitor. She saw your damaged hive, she saw the alchemitor and other devices she had deployed. She saw the strange computing device on the floor, bearing the visage of a species she didn't recognize. She even saw a great big stone frog head fly through the air all by itself and become the frog sprite. And though she would ask why, and you would always delay the answer, the fact remained, she couldn't see you.
Tier 2 prototype.
She couldn't see you up until the moment after the sprite's second prototyping, because you were dead all along. We are all completely blown away by this stunning revelation. Wow. Dead, really? Like a ghost? Huh.
Interrogate the frog girl. Aradia, I can see you. That is you, right?
Yes,
Why are you floating a floating frog all of a sudden?
I'm dead. My spirit merged with the frog sprite.
Wow, dead? Really?
Like a ghost.
Huh. Well, I hope that doesn't make me sound dumb, but I am completely blown away by this stunning revelation.
You don't sound dumb.
Phew! How did you die?
I ignored the advice of a friend and made some bad choices.
AC rimples up her nose in perplexment at AA's really vague and spooky answer. But perhaps, but actually, that's good because I think I don't want to know. It's making me sad to think about.
Okay. Nepeta, can you please keep this a secret?
Yes, I promise I won't tell anyone about it. And by promise, I mean promise, just so you know that I'm serious.
Thank you. Ribbit. Whoops. Be the huge bitch.
Blah, blah. Enter name. Your name is Vriska Circuit. You are a master of extreme role-playing. You can't get enough of it. Or really any game of high stakes and chance. You have persisted with the habit even in spite of your accident, but then again you don't have much choice. Ulysses is very hungry all the time. She can only be appeased by the flesh of young trolls. You cloud campaigns for teams of floppers, utilizing your abilities for orchestrating the demise of the impressionable. Your victories supply you with treasure, experience points, and spider food. You are something of an apocalypse buff, which is something you can be only on Alternia. You are fascinated by end-of-the-world scenarios and enjoy constructing doomsday devices for the hell of it. You are drawn to the means of dark procrastination and the advantages they offer, particularly in gaming scenarios. Your abilities in this department were hobbled with the loss of your vision eightfold, and you have since sought alternatives through various black oracles. You consult with these ominous globes, but routinely destroy them in frustration over the puzzling guaranteed inaccuracy of their predictions. Breaking them has developed into a habit bordering on fetishistic, and with each you destroy, you add an insurmountable stockpile of terrible luck. You have to stop, but addiction is a powerful thing. Your troll tag is Arachnid's grip, and your...
Statements tend to be a little bit overdramatic.
What will you do?
Check out cool drawing on the wall. Yeah.
You drew your own role-playing, VTuber for fun, as many
Wait
philosophers
a second.
do.
Oh my god.
She is the best character, and you wish you were her. Oh wait, you are her. Your wish has been granted, probably as a special boon for being so great at everything. Her name is Marquise Spinneret Mindfang, scourge of the land dwellers and sea dwellers alike, and worst nightmare to silly boy skylarks everywhere. She's accumulated more treasure and gained more levels than any member of the Petticoat Seagrift class ever. She gained all the levels. All of them. Yeah.
Proceed to computer.
You have a lot to do. So many irons in the fire. Ah! Lousy dice. You just can't ever seem to go anywhere in your hive without stepping on an errant D4. Pointy little bastards. It's just your bad luck, you guess. You've had such terrible luck ever since your accident, and it just keeps getting worse. As far as you're concerned, the world can't end soon enough. As you were saying, so many irons in the fire, such a tangled web. It is a web full of flaming irons and mixed metaphors. Tonight is a big night. You have a lot of meddling to do to catch up on tonight. Bugging and fussing and meddling.
Take dice.
You equip your enchanted dice set, the fabled Fluorite Octet. It consists of 8d8, plundered from a ghost ship during a particularly challenging campaign. In ancient times, such weapons were employed by roving bands of gambling gnats? Yes, gambling gnats. Deadly marauders with a passion for chance. They all died off, though, took too many crazy risks. Rolling the dice will execute a wide range of highly unpredictable attacks. Very high rolls can be devastating to even the most powerful opponents. Of course, with the luck you've had lately, you can make a good roll to save your life. Got to do something about this awful luck. Gotta catch a break. When you get worked up about stuff, you put 8s in places that don't really make a lot of sense phonetically.
Begin meddling.
Time to get the show on the road. There are so many people to meddle with tonight. After you ditch an unwelcome solicitor first, that is. Doesn't she realize how rude it is to meddle? You'll fuss with her meddling later. What now? Oh, him. You thought he'd washed his hands of you. Strange timing that he's bugging you tonight after so long without a peep from him.
Deal with this guy.
Hello.
Oh my god. okay. Oh my god. Why are you talking to me?
This is the last time we'll ever talk.
Still sticking with the white text I see. So smooth and stylish. I forgot how much I loved highlighting it to read all the boring things you have to say. It's like a fun game for super extra dumbass diaper babies. Like opening a present. Find out what obnoxious thing the mystery tool's typed. What is it?
A parting courtesy, I suppose. All the ways I've exploited you were meant to bring about the events that will take place this evening, knowing this will provide context for the events in your near future and will affect how you behave in response. These events will be just as important as those preceding it. I've gone to great lengths, you see.
You didn't exploit me. You were just a petty douche with a bad temper who likes to play games, and all I did was humor you.
I did exploit you, very thoroughly. It was easy.
So full of yourself.
Have I ever lost a game?
Don't change the subject.
What subject are you referring to?
XXXXO. I'm going to log off in a big... I don't know what is that?
That's her face being like, ah!
Oh!
With like 8 eyes. Imagine like 8 eyes.
Oh! Okay, that makes sense. That's actually neat. Okay. I'm going to log off in a big huff, and you have to promise me not to use that nasty trick where you log me back out on a petty douchey spite. And then we can go back to never ever talking because, man, that was heaven when it was just like that.
There's no need for that kind of assurance. I'll be brief. I no longer hold you accountable for any wrongdoing. In fact, I've given your transgression very little thought since the incident. If you acknowledge this amnesty and regard it as sincere, you may begin to find the odds falling in your favor again. This may be essential if you are to succeed on your journey.
Slow down, man. I'm just wearing out so many pens taking all these important notes. Fuck you for ruining all my good note-taking pens and giving me this terrible cramp in my good note-taking hand.
Incredible, the risks you take with your scorn. But of course, it was your unpleasant, simplistic temperament that made you so easy to control, vicious and predictable, like an insect. If you turn a swarm of wasps on a crowd, the outcome is certain. It takes no skilled strategist to understand this. You are in fact a waste of my talents, a primitive expedient.
Blah, what a snob. You're worse than my meddly meddler metal friend.
I wonder why they waste their camaraderie on you. I'll never understand it.
I thought you said you would be brief.
I'll say one last thing. Though the magnitude of the ensuing destruction resulting directly from your actions will be neither possible nor necessary for you to fathom, there nevertheless ought to be a silver lining. The only question is whether you will live long enough to see it. I'm not a gambling man, but if I was, I wouldn't bet on it. Goodbye.
Bye, asshole.
More hollow comebacks, as hollow and wishy-washy as the inside of one of those dumb black globes. What use is all that attitude against a guy who's never wrong? It's so depressing, you can't even work up the energy to smash this stupid thing. Maybe you could stand to have some camaraderie wasted on you, even if it comes from a meddly meddler meddle friend.
And dear meddling. Okay. What?
Just wanted to know, is your Lucis dead yet?
Huh? What kind of question is that? Is this a trick? Are you trying to sabotage me? Are you in cahoots with someone?
No.
Cahoots! Cahoots, I say.
You sure do seem to be saying cahoots. I'm just asking because mine's dead.
What? Oh no, how did that happen?
It was just her time.
Really? Are you sure it wasn't sabotage? I would suspect sabotage if I was you.
No, there was no plot or conspiracy or any trace of saboteurs operating through the special and magical union one can only describe as being in cahoots with another. When a virgin mother grub abdicates and renounces brooding, her time will be relatively short. I always knew this.
Aw, she was so cool. You had the coolest luces of anyone I know. I wanted to meet her someday.
Maybe you still can.
Yeah, meet her corpse. I guess that's not so much bad consolation prize. Seeing a big dead cool mother grub. Wow, you were so lucky. My Lucis sucks. Why did you ask if she's dead anyway? Do you know something?
They're all dying, or are going to soon. I believe it's a preemptive consequence of the game we are about to play. If a preemptive consequence is a concept that can be said to hold any meaning. But from what I understand, if it is applicable in any sphere at all, then this game holds that sphere.
Okay. I don't really get that. So you can just go ahead, think I'm some dumb flighty broad again.
I wasn't going to think that. You know what? I don't think Even I really understand what I just said, so never mind.
Now you have me a little worried. Man, I hope she's okay. Why would this happen? This is just my luck. Have some died besides yours? And, you know, whose, I guess.
Yes, a few. Karkat thinks it's his fault. He believes his actions triggered an inauspicious chain reaction.
You mean a curse?
Sure.
Wow. Between his curse and my shitty luck, we are so screwed.
I'm not surprised to see you endorse his paranoia without hesitation, but I was attempting to illustrate a point in bringing it up.
Whew. There goes another one sailing over the idiot girl's head. Okay, lay it on me.
These events are inevitable, and regardless of whatever emotional entanglements obfuscate their significance, they will ultimately serve an important purpose. The curse had nothing to do with it, and Karkat's notion of a curse is inseparable from his perception of events as intrinsically negative, and as tailored to his personal dissatisfaction. And your bad luck is the same way, I believe anyway.
Okay.
What would happen if you just cleaned up a bit? Don't you think you would step on a few less hard triangles?
Why do you try to help me and stuff? What's the point? It's kind of bothersome and insulting sometimes. So I have a messy room, big deal. My luck fucking blows. It's got nothing to do with it, and you just don't even know. Meddler, why are you so meddly, Miss Meddlesome McFussy Fangs?
Because you're dangerous.
No way. I'm just fine. Why don't you just can it?
Every time you tell me to can it, I think it's funny. I mean, it's just a funny thing to say, don't you think? It's okay to be dangerous, lots of people are. And dangerous people can be really important, maybe even the most important sometimes, but it just means there's got to be someone around to keep an eye on them. And if not me, then who? Everyone has an important job to do.
Okay, so you're spying on me. Kind of creepy. Man, maybe you should get a life. Or, you know, if you're so high and mighty and thank you so great, maybe you could, I don't know, try and stop being, oh my god, it's so hard. Try and stop me from doing bad things.
That wouldn't work. If I tried to stop you, you would regard me as an enemy instead of merely as a nuisance. And what good would that do? So I'm afraid, McFussy Fangs it must be.
Okay, great. Fine. I'm going to check on my Lucis now. But I'm starting to think that you are full of shit. And I'm quite sure that she will be just quite fine.
You're right, anything can happen, I guess. But just so you know, I'm sorry for your loss in advance.
Man, why didn't I just get that last word? The last word and sign off really quick like I usually do. Let you sneak that stinking little ninja quip in there. So mad. This lousy, stupid, goddamn supportive friend.
So when Vriska gets more upset, she starts adding 8s to randomly anything.
I noticed. It got very hard to read. Check on Lucis.
You go down like the 50 million stairs to her nest below. You wonder if any other kid on the planet has such a high maintenance losses. You doubt it. You pass by one of your completed doomsday devices. You promised you'd build it for an especially powerful and influential member of the nautical aristocracy, in return for his collusion during your campaigns. Some guy you were in cahoots with. You guess none of it mattered now, though. It was tough to build and isn't perfect yet. Luckily, none of your pals nearby is pretty handy with technology. He can be tapped for parts and favors frequently. You wonder if any other kid on the planet has as many irons in the fire as you. You doubt it! See, look at this. She's fine. Fine and huge and hungry as ever. You guess you're relieved? Yes, of course. Whew. Why wouldn't you be? It would be devastating if anything happened to your dear, sweet custodian. You guess there's no delaying this guy's introduction anymore, as long as we're in the neighborhood. Enter name. Your name is Equius Zahak. You love being strong. You are so strong, you would surely be the class of the elite legion of Rufi Annihilatus. And while such a calling would be quite honorable, you would prefer to join the ranks of the Arch Eradicators, perhaps the most noble echelon of the Imperial forces have to offer. Unfortunately, you suck at archery. You have not successfully fired a single arrow. Every time you try, you break the bow. You are simply too strong. You have broken so many bows, it has developed into a habit bordering on fetishistic. You have to stop, but addiction is a powerful thing. You have a great appreciation for the fine arts. You use your aristocratic connections to acquire priceless masterpieces painted in the oldest and most respected Alternian tradition of nude muscle beast portraits. These striking depictions of the exquisite fauna native to Alternia remind you of the purest physical ideal that must be sought by anyone who professes a love of strength. When those of lesser bloodlines turn up their uncultured noses at such stunning material, it makes you furious. Practically everything makes you furious. You have so much rage. It can only be expressed through staggering quantities of physical violence. You build strong and sturdy robots, set them to kill mode, and beat the shit out of them in caged brawls. Sometimes you lose teeth, but they usually grow back. Your troll tag is Centaur's Testicle, and with your bow and ever at the ready, you
take exception to lewd language unbefitting of blue bloods.
What will you do?
Check on Lussus.
Now where did that craven excuse for a custodian go? It makes you furious when he goes missing like this. Probably off somewhere nursing his bruises. You swear the old boy is made of glass. You are starting to get agitated. Arthur, where are you? Oh, there he is. He was just preparing an ice-cold glass of nutritious, luscious milk for you, with a thick, foamy head on it, just the way you like it. You cannot hope to beat Arthur in a butler-off. He is simply the best there is.
Thank Arthur.
You accept the frosty beverage and give the good fellow a grateful pat, as gently as possible. Seriously, he's soft like a summer peach.
Drink Lussus milk.
Lussus milk is the secret to being strong. Actually, it isn't. You like to think that, though. The truth is, you're really strong because you're kind of a freak. You were chosen by one of the strongest Lussus species on the planet. It was the only sort of custodian that could handle raising you. Whoops, there goes the glass, as usual. And as usual, it sends you into a rage. The spilled milk quickly evaporates. Gotta do something to calm yourself down. Let off some steam.
Equip a bow.
Equip?
Equip?
You mean equip? A little archery practice ought to cool you off, but of course the piece of shit snaps like a twig the moment you pick it up. Actually, the feel of brittle wood giving way under astonishing might of your man grit is starting to calm you down already. You equip it to your half bowkine specibus, which is pretty much useless. You also keep a plain old bowkine specibus in the event that you are able to fire an arrow someday, because a boy can dream, right? But for more practical purposes, you keep a fistkine card on hand. You on your Strife portfolio. Remember the Strife portfolio? It still exists. It didn't stop existing or anything.
Answer.
You proceed to have a conversation we read not all that long ago. It went mostly like this.
Yes.
No.
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 But when all was said and done, you are quite sure you convinced your good friend to stay on the right team. Not the team full of degenerates with swill coursing through their veins. You're starting to get worked up again. Routine helps calm you down. Maybe you will talk to another friend. You talk to him every day for some reason, though it is not exactly right to call him a friend, since you despise him. Your relationship with the fellow is difficult to describe. It should be noted that in troll language, the word for friend is exactly the same word for enemy.
Talk to friend/enemy. Oh boy, here we go.
Good luck.
Have I ever told you what a reprehensible disgrace you are?
Fuck yeah! Only every motherfucking day, bro.
I'm not in a very good mood. There are a few things I'd like to get off my chest.
Motherfucking spill it. Don't be all keeping that shit bottled up. Like a fucking shaked up bottle of Faygo. Fuck, dog, I'm thirsty. I'm down to my last bottle and I don't know if I can get any more in this motherfucking magic land, so I don't know.
What you appear to know is exactly how to maximize my livid contempt for you, with your revolting language and your sense of decorum, at such breathtaking odds with the richness and perfection of your blood. I just hate you so much.
That's cool. I can't all be making not everybody all happy all the time. If we ever met, I could bake you a fucking pie and we could chill and maybe we'd be better bros that way.
And the degrees to which you pollute your precious blood with your bottled fizzy sugar and soporific toxins, maddening. You will stop.
Whoa. I will? How do you know that?
No, you don't understand. It's not a prediction, it's an order. I command you to stop.
Oh. Alright, brother. You motherfucking got it.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah. I mean, you gotta show some faith in your friends, cause they're all the ones who are being to look out for you. So, fuck, if you say I'm not doing this shit right, then what the motherfuck do I know?
No, this is unacceptable. Okay, let's start over. I apologize. I was completely out of line and I'm sorry. I have no right to talk to you like that or tell you what you can't do.
No worries.
It's not my place. Your habits notwithstanding, I am lesser than you, an inferior.
Okay.
Don't you understand that you're better than me? Can you please act like it? That's not a command, it's just a polite request, I guess.
Okay, I can try, but man, I don't know if I know how to be like a better motherfucker than any other motherfucker.
Look, it isn't that difficult. Try to be cognizant of your desires and needs, and attempt to regard those around you as simple vehicles meant to bring about your gratification.
Wow. What?
What are you doing? Right now, it sounds as if you've begun playing with the red team. Is this true?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm all up in the fucking shit of this wicked mystical motherfucker. I bonked an imp on the head with a club. And then a little later, I scared one with a horn.
Good. This is good. It really pleases me to hear tales of physical subjugation. I presume these were lesser beings toiling in the lower ranks of some hierarchy.
Well, yeah, they're underlings. And there's some subjugation involved for fucking sure. But now we kind of settled down and me and the imps are sharing some pie. These motherfuckers are pretty dope, actually. I like them.
Okay. It pleases me considerably less to hear things like that. But I've already stated I have no right to be disappointed by your conduct, so I will try to control myself.
Ah, shit, bro. I don't want to be all like to disappoint you. What can I do to make a brother fucking shape his shit up? If I can make you smile, it'd be the best fucking miracle I ever did part of. Ow.
Would it be too much to ask for you to maybe boss me around a little?
Damn it.
Sorry.
Goddamn.
You mean like role playing?
If it would help to couch it in those terms, then yeah, I guess so. But not the especially juvenile kind. Let's keep it serious and professional.
I'll try, but I'm not much fucking any good at it, I think.
Just say something, as long as it's authoritative.
Okay, hey you, don't go near the motherfucking ocean, cause I all told you not to a bunch of times. Shit is straight up dangerous, and I'm getting my harsh on about it.
Decent. I don't live near the ocean, though, so it's hard to immerse myself in the scenario.
Alright, well, what aren't you all not supposed to do? What kind of mischief do you get your bad fucking self up to?
I do so many bad things.
I feel like I'm not supposed to be reading this.
There's a certain energy here.
I do so many bad things. Just awful things. I'm incredibly impudent, and a superior needs to put me in my place.
Okay, well, don't be doing all those bad fucking things, bro.
Yes, that's good. Like that.
Cut that shit out. I'm so all meaning this.
Excellent. Now, tell me this, High Blood. I've been roughhousing a little too hard lately. I've made a bit of a mess, and anyone in a position of authority would surely be cross about it.
Percent?
Cross.
Oh.
What do you make of it? This wretched misbehavior?
Fuck, man, I am so motherfucking salty about all that business you said. Fuck, I'm like all moving my mouth and the wicked noise is coming out in the frontiest way possible. And it's going at your direction, because that's the direction to fucking be angry at.
Yes, so good. I am presently whipped into a state of contrition, one befitting of our class disparity. But I'm starting to perspire again, so it's best that we stop. Thank you for indulging me.
No problem, bro. It's cool we get all up and motherfucking open up a little bit with each other. Like bros. The stuff you want to get off your chest, dude, like I said, I'm fucking here for a motherfucker. Kind of like a miracle. How it's always there. It never goes away, you know?
No, but I comprehend the sentiment. I have lots of thoughts, but they're difficult to communicate, if you'll listen.
Sure.
Honestly, I'm confused by the social order.
Man, me too. I don't know what color is what, so I don't bother be thinking on that motherfucker.
See, that's what I mean. How is it possible for one of your distinction to be so ignorant and loathsome, whereas a member of the most abject verminous bloodline of all can conduct herself with such grace and possess nothing but admirable mannerisms? I find these striking juxtapositions perplexing, and I confess, strangely intoxicating. I wonder if I have gone mad to form such a pact with her.
Wow, I got no fucking clue what you're talking about. Who is she?
I shouldn't be talking about this. You're the enemy.
Ba-doom.
Be in cahoots with Equius. Cahoots. Also, oh my god, you did amazing.
Okay.
Hey, let's go.
Killed it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Jesus, why is that log so long?
Whoa.
They
I
had
rolled down
fun
like
writing
halfway
it,
through.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. Equius.
What?
Hey, so I'm about to meddle with so many losers right now.
How many?
So many. All the losers. All of them.
Good. Use your cunning and venom to take them. Use your cunning and venom to make them envy our nobility.
Oh man, was that sarcasm? That sounded like sarcasm.
No. Humorous insincerity is for pedantic wigglers.
I know. I know you never make jokes. I was the one being sarcastic, you stooge. I was being sarcastic about you being sarcastic. Duh.
That's because you're a little worse than me.
The fuck I am. Anyway, hey, did you finish Aradia's present yet? I'm about to fuss with her, and I want to know if I can keep my promise or if you're going to just make a liar out of me.
It's finished. I'll deliver it shortly.
Great. Thanks, buddy. I'll be waiting here for you.
I'm happy to help, but I don't understand why you're intent on gratifying that worthless peasant.
Because I promised I would, and it's none of your damn business. Man, quit your prying. Always fidgeting and poking and prying.
Fine. Then let's proceed with the plan in a curt and professional manner.
Agreed. So, just to review, we will let Aradia perpetrate her cute little ploy on Solix and usurp his power.
Yes.
Isn't it funny when these chumps try to get all tactical and underhanded? It's really adorable.
I guess it is pretty quaint.
Anyway, she makes her little power grab, and that's when we both step in and usurp her as co-leaders, right?
That's the plan.
Okay, good. Then the best team will be led by the two highest bloods, the way it should be. Or at least the highest bloods who aren't shitty clown worshippers or underwater freaks. Sound good?
Yes, we are in absolute agreement.
Yes.
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 Yes!
Stop.
Great. What a great team we are. Hey, you wouldn't be planning anything sneaky, would you?
No, don't be absurd. Are you?
What? How could you even suggest such a thing? Man, so insulting.
Okay.
Perfect. Well, we have the perfect plan, and no one is plotting any sort of double crossings or backstabbery or anything like that.
There are no double crossings up my sleeve. Also, I don't have sleeves. I am as transparent as can be, and my word is my bond.
I know. Don't worry, dude. I trust you completely.
You know, I can feel you trying to read my mind.
Bullshit. Probably just another one of your many daily rage aneurysms. Why don't you just cool your jets and have a glass of gross muscle beast milk?
Get out of my head. It's making me angry. Try to remember who built your arm for you.
Oh god, don't you dare.
Robo slap.
Go check on Aradia's present.
You delve deeper into your hive where you store many of your robotic projects. The lair doubles as the caged arena where you battle them. Under the top is the completed gift. You, of course, have no intention of delivering this to your neighbor as promised. You naturally will double-cross your accomplice, just as you assume she has plans to double-cross you. You assume she is assuming the same of you. Business as usual for blue bloods. You will deliver it to Aradia yourself to gain her favor, and then double-cross her and take your rightful position as team leader. How ironic that someone of your blood purity must work to win the favor of the lowest sort of peasant. Humiliating. Strangely titillating, even. But in the end, class order will be restored.
Remove tarp.
You reveal her sparkling new chassis. You have paid a great deal of attention to quality and detail in this model. She is perfect. You don't know what to make of the feeling she stirs. For one like you to entertain thoughts of attraction for such genetic filth would be utter depravity. Exquisite, delectable depravity. What? Do you want to read this? Or you want me to?
No, this is all you. Go for it.
Why, Aradia, it appears the red glass of your eye has caught the pink and green glint of the moons in their pigrees. The sweet poetry almost makes a man forget how the grime that once filled your veins made his stomach turn. It is a good omen for illicit lovers. Could you imagine the scandal if anyone found out? No one must ever know. But worry not. Your heart will pump no more of that despicable red sludge. You have been given a new heart. You can be taught the ways of the class you were always meant for. No one is beyond redemption. Be grateful, dear Aradia. For the first time in your meaningless life, you have met a man with true compassion. And just what do you think you're looking at? Keep your cold, mechanical judgment to yourself, as if your own record is so spotless. Don't forget who made you. Oh, what's that? My, that is a smart mouth you have. That was the last straw. An example must be made of this insubordination. Example. Robosplode. Bop. The canitative doomsday dice cascader is unfortuitously activated. Good lord.
What? Oh. Is this just the problem sleuth?
It's a throwback.
Oh.
I think. It's like a whole thing. The lousy thing breaks. You seriously cannot believe how unbelievably shitty this doomsday device is. Snap.
No.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yes.
Arthur! Moments earlier.
Meddle with Terezi. Okay. It looks like tonight we will have to break our truce, or at least suspend it. Hope you don't mind.
How do you figure that?
Because tonight we will play a game together for the first time in, I don't even know, forever.
The truce wasn't about not playing games together, dummy. It was about not stabbing each other in the back anymore, and stopping the endless cycle of revenge. And above all, not using your powers to hurt people who don't deserve it.
Man, you like to give me such a hard time about all that. I can't catch a break. Can't you see I'm trying to put all of that behind me and make amends with everybody? No, of course you can't see that. What am I saying?
It's hard to believe you with all the lying you've done. Your blueberry bubblegum words still smell pretty good, but your deceit stinks.
I'll prove it to you. I'm giving Aradia a present that will make her feel all better finally. Then I'll be in the clear. Phew. Totally redeemed. You'll see. I mean, smell.
I don't even know why you're bothering trying to help her. She won't care. Whatever it was you did to her, I think you broke her brain. It's so terrible.
Man, why can't you just cut me some slack for once? It's not like I even did anything that bad to you. I lost 7 eyes, but you only lost 2. I would say that you came out ahead in the bargain.
I know. And actually, I never really got the chance to thank you.
Your sarcasm really stings when here I am, just trying to be nice. Okay, I guess I deserve it.
I'm serious though, but I don't expect you to get that.
Fine. Be that way. But you shouldn't just sit there and pretend that we're so different. Remember Team Scourge? How convenient all that must be to have forgotten. You were so nasty. Oh man. If you crossed Terezi Pyrope, you were fucked.
Yeah, if you were the bad guy, we were supposed to be like a vigilante duo dispensing justice. And you could take the bad guys home and feed them to your stupid spider. But instead, you just fed her everybody. Lied and lied and lied.
Yeah, those are the days. I mean, days full of mistakes and regret. But it was still a lot of fun. Watching you dismantle huge teams of flarpers with nothing but politics and head games, without even using any special powers. Wow.
Nah.
Come on. What do I have to do here?
I don't know.
Well, if you want to know what I think, you should start changing your tune. Because even though you've got all these highfalutin morals and fancy reservations, you know as well as me that a killer's a killer's a killer. There ain't no changing your ways for good. And one day, You're going to flail that silly little cane of yours and not find nothing to bump into and fall face first into that shit again. And then you're going to do something terrible to somebody and wish you could take it back, but you can't. And then you'll work hard and win back their trust. And then you'll try and you'll try and you'll try and you'll just see how hard it is. You'll see.
I doubt it.
You'll see. I am whispering that, and it is echoing and ominous. You'll see. You'll see.
Well, you can't, Circuit.
Purdue.
Ugh.
Purdue.
Whoa, what was that?
What was what?
There was a loud noise outside my hive. Sounded like an explosion.
Wow, really?
And then another one. And now something that sounds like an avalanche.
Well, if I had to guess, I would say it was probably 2 explosions and then an avalanche.
That dumbass is probably punching robots again. I will go outside and look.
Okay, try not to get burned or crushed to death or anything that would be awful.
You got it.
And much earlier than that. Flashback.
How is he?
Okay, he can't walk though. Probably never will.
Ugh. Maybe he could be fixed with robot prosthetics if you didn't mind getting help from,
No. Neither he or I should have ever had anything to do with those hateful snobs. It was a big mistake. No offense.
That's okay. I'm a little too teal for their tastes anyway.
I don't see why they'd lift a finger to help him. They hate us both so much. I'm so mad.
I hope you're not thinking of doing anything in retaliation. It'll end badly. You should let me handle it.
I'm not scared of her. She can't control me. She tried. It doesn't work.
I know, but trust me, if you piss her off, she'll find a way to get you. This is really tricky. Just let me deal with it.
But it was my fault. I was distracted when I could have helped him.
I was too. We were both distracted by the same thing.
Yeah, who was he anyway?
Pretty sure it was Vriska's friend.
What was he doing there, watching us?
Who knows? He's not really her friend, though. You should see how he talks about her behind her back. He has no idea how bad he's playing, or she has no idea how bad he's playing her. But then I don't think he knows how bad she's playing him either. See, it's complicated. You really need to stay out of it and let me deal with this.
I guess so. I feel powerless sitting here doing nothing, though. She wins even if you get her back.
Don't think of it that way. I know how to stop her. Trust me.
I guess our gaming days are over then. Us 4 at least.
Yep, I'm pretty much done with her.
It's probably best you listen to the advice of your friend. And yet the voices are lucid as ever. They urge you to make her pay.
Make her pay!
It's a shame it had to come to this. You don't like summoning the spirits of the dead to settle scores. But if she had to face her victims again, maybe she'd finally learn to feel remorse.
Answer white text guy.
Oh, shoot. Well?
Well, what? I'm surrounded by ghosts and kind of freaking out about it.
I know. I'm asking what you intend to do about it.
I don't know. I guess I'll just curl into a little ball and cry and hope they go away. Is that what you want to hear, you sick fuck?
Aren't you going to kill her?
Who?
Your friend. The one who summoned the spirits.
Will that make them go away?
Does it matter? She brought them here to torment you. This obviously warrants revenge. You know you're going to anyway. You won't be able to help yourself.
I don't have to do shit. Maybe I don't mind ghosts. Maybe they'll be great company once I just get used to them.
No, they are terrifying you. There's only one thing to do.
Okay, so why don't you kill her? Be my guest. Wow, thanks for offering. What a pal.
That's not how I work.
Oh, really? Well, you seem pretty excited about killing Tavros too. And you even helped. So I guess that is how you work after all.
Not really. All I did was stand somewhere for a few minutes. I just gave you an opportunity to do something you wanted to do anyway. You hated him, remember?
I know I did. I still do, I guess. I don't know. But I was never going to kill these people. They were like off limits, I guess. These games were just supposed to be fun and serve no other purpose.
They were serving a very important purpose.
Yeah, okay. You getting off on talking a girl into killing her buddies sure is important. Loser.
Again, I didn't talk you into anything, nor am I doing so now. You were and are going to do this regardless. I only further place myself into positions of tangential involvement with events that will bring about my employer's entry into this universe. I oversee the events as they take place, and ever so slightly nudge them in motion when necessary.
I'm beginning to think that you really believe that. So delusional. You're just a pathetic, lonely gamer who buys into his character profile. 8?
Yes.
Yes? Oh, shit.
The omniscient have no need for beliefs and no room for delusion.
You're the dumbest omniscient person I've ever met. You know a lot. Sure, you know a lot. But I know for a fact that there's stuff you don't know.
That's true. But the gaps in my knowledge exist by design. They are the pillars of shadow on which my comprehensive vision is built, necessary pockets of void, meant to effectuate outcomes I've foreseen, and which will require my influence. Each dark pocket, in time, will be filled.
Because you
But
need
I wonder-
Oh, sorry.
But I wonder why I waste this nuance on you.
Because you need to add more blatant lies to patch up all the holes in your sad cover story.
I don't lie. Deception is only necessary for those like you to achieve their objectives. I play with my cards face up. Isn't it funny how during our various matches, I can tell you what my moves will be in advance and still win?
Yeah, but I'm getting closer to beating you. You'll see.
Look at that. The short amount of time I have reserved for arguing with a child has expired. I will go. But maybe you're right. Maybe you are a person with free will and you won't kill your friend. What do I know? Enjoy your haunting.
Make her pay.
Of course he's right. Not much point in living with all these moaning spooks just to spite some guy you don't give a shit about. But how to go about it? Can't control her. It can be difficult to manipulate the mind of the physically or psychically gifted. Let's see, who else is there? Terezi? Forget about it. What about that guy? Nah. Nope. Not him either. How about this guy? Unfortunately, you can only control him about half the time. Then again, that should be all the time you need.
Aradia.
What?
Nice trick with the ghosts and all. Man, you got me pretty good.
I'd rather not talk to you.
Fair enough. Just wanted to say I'm sorry, that's all.
I'm not the one you should apologize to.
Yeah, I know. I'll make it up to him someday, don't worry. Anyway, hey, guess what? I've got a message for you from your boyfriend. He's outside your hive right now.
Not falling for it.
Take a look.
I don't see anything out there.
Well, okay, I'm just the messenger. But if you want to risk missing him, then suit yourself. Later.
It must be a trick. He surely would have told you if he was making the trip all the way out here from his hive stem. Solux?
Oh, what the...
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci, Megiddo.
Ba-doom. Be the white text guy. You try to be the white text guy, but fail to be the white text guy. No one can be the white text guy except for the white text guy. The white text guy is known as Dark Scratch. He is an officer of an indestructible demon known as Lord English. His job is to pave the way for the arrival of his master, who will be summoned upon the termination of the universe. He has worked at this task for many centuries, and will continue to do so until the Great Undoing. Scratch is Alternia's first guardian. Every planet is destined for intelligent life, has such an entity meant to protect it and facilitate the planet's ultimate purpose. A first guardian is typically almost as old as the planet itself, and each has a unique how do you say that?
Circuitous?
Circuitous.
Circuitous, thank you, Doctor. Origin through the knots of paradox space. They can be born into a great diversity of forms, though they all share a common, especially potent genetic sequence. The code grants them near omnipotence, and when merged with a host of great intelligence, their omniscience as well. What will he do? Well, it's up to him. All we can do is stand here and watch. What's he up to now? Hard to say, since we're not telling him what to do. Guardians can never be told what to do, neither the omnipotent kind nor the ordinary kind who raise kids in houses. It's a universal law of reality. Looks like he's pondering over his next move. In a game, he's playing with some wicked troll girl down on the planet. Usually these matches are no contest, but she has been getting closer to beating him lately, and he has no idea how this is possible. Uncertainty, though rare, is quite a troubling sensation for the omniscient. What's this? It appears someone is contacting him. More bothersome uncertainty. How is it this youngster is able to relay an unsolicited message? He doesn't even have an account name.
Hey, white text guy, I have a tip for you.
How are you able to contact me? Never mind, I figured it out instantly.
Really?
Yes, through my limitless intellect. Occasionally I discover there are things I have not always known. It gives me the opportunity to make deductions, which are practically always flawless. It's gratifying.
Okay. That's neat, I guess.
You asked your clever friend with the colorful spectacles to trace the source of my messages. He then established a relay for your messages to reach this source through some sort of computational proxy. I gather he has recovered from his implementation as a weapon in the sabotage of your mutual friend, whom you both believe to be dead.
Oh my god, white text guy, shut up! I'm trying to give you a message here.
I have a name. It is not White Text Guy.
Oh, what is it?
I'm not going to tell you my name, but if you wish, you may refer to me as Mr. Vanilla Milkshake.
You are so weird. Why would I do that?
It is perfectly in keeping with a habit which you will develop in the future.
I doubt it.
Why?
Sounds kind of silly and frivolous. Ugh, why do you keep derailing me? You're right, Solix is working with me and we have important business for you to consider. Wait, you said we believe our friend is dead. Is she not?
Yes. I said you believe she is dead, and soon you will believe she is not. Both statements are true, and yet each exhibits a trace of falsehood.
Wow, why did I bother asking? No wonder she's snapped. She's got to deal with your stupid riddles all the time. Anyway, can you just help me get revenge so we can call it a night?
Why would I involve myself in your paltry feud beyond the extent I already have? I believe the need to exert such influence has come to an end.
Because you'll want to, when you hear what I have to say.
I doubt it.
Haven't you wondered how she can come so close to beating you in games lately? Honestly, I'm surprised you haven't deduced it already, with your shiny white super brain.
It's disturbing, but sometimes that is the nature of these hollows in my perception. It feels a bit like dark water sloshing about in the cavity in my head. What do you know of this?
She's cheating. She always cheats if she can find a way. Lately, she's used to the same advantage she uses against me when we play games. But she told me about it. She tells me lots of stuff like that, probably to rub it in my face. But she'd never risk telling you.
What advantage is this?
Hold on. I have to talk to your partner in crime for a second.
I thought you were hers.
Orchestrate demise of the wicked.
Oh god, I turned off. Okay. She went too far this time, and she knows it.
It's still on.
I hit the wrong button. Okay.
There you
She went too far this time and she knows it. She's got to pay. Justice is long overdue. The only sad part is how easy it's going to be. It will take no skilled manipulator to orchestrate her downfall. She's a waste of your talents.
Contact partner in crime. Hey, Vriska, anything to say
No. About what?
about killing her after you said you wouldn't?
Oh, that? I thought we were done talking about it. We concluded I messed up, and I'm completely horrible in every way. I can only feel so awful, you know? Here, I'm banging my head against the desk now. Bang, bang, bang. Are you happy?
Not really.
Ugh. What do you want from me?
I'm not sure. I guess I'm looking for some reason to change my mind, but I don't know what you can say that'll do it. I sort of hope there's something, though.
You should lighten up a bit. Maybe even congratulate me. Wow, great job. Oh my god, great job, Briska. Single-handedly taking out Team Charge like that. No more competition from these low-class clowns.
Nah, that wasn't it.
Okay, well, change your mind about what? What are you going to do, Pyrope?
I was probably just going to kill you.
You mean from your tree with all your amazing powers? Tell me, what sort of powers do tree girls have? Swinging from vines and stuff?
My tree doesn't have vines. Sometimes I let other people swing from ropes, though. Yeah, anyway, you'll be dead in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, right. Complete and total muscle beast shit.
If you don't believe me, why don't you consult with their little advantage? It seems to have all the answers.
I don't need to do that to know that you're bluffing.
Yeah, but you know you're gonna anyway. Addiction is a powerful thing. See ya.
Consult little advantage.
She can't be serious. What could possibly lead to your demise in a matter of minutes? What could it possibly be? You consult with your magic cue ball, an extremely rare treasure you recently plundered from an ancient crypt, and one of many rumored to be hidden across the globe. Each, at one time, belonged to the strange and powerful man fabled to live on the Green Moon, but have since managed to escape his vision. It is said to make predictions with alarming precision and God damn it. Specificity. Unfortunately, it lacks a portal on its surface that allows you to view the prediction. So who could say for sure whether its predictions were accurate? It would require someone with X-ray vision, or just maybe someone with vision eightfold. You channel your powerful eyesight through your customized lenses and whisper to the faithful little oracle, should you be worried about Terezi's threat.
Terezi.
Oh, yes. It was taking a while. It was an animation.
Oh.
Inform Mr. Vanilla Milkshake about his missing orb.
Okay, give me a second.
She has words!
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh my
nice.
god, that was amazing.
Okay, little ball, fine. If you're so smart, then answer this. How is it going to happen? How? I will explode in your face. In the aftermath of a more recent misfortune,
Boom.
one retrieves his dead custodian from the rubble below. Another finds hers struggling to survive. You guess you've got to put her down. The question is, do you have the luck to get it done? Would a sufficient roll even qualify as good luck in this case? You don't know.
Roll.
Maybe the dead girl is onto something. Maybe the only way to beat your bad luck is not caring about the outcome. 7 of the fluorite octet land, narrowing the field down from a full 8. One tumbles through the air. It will decide among the 8 remaining techniques. Guillotine de la Marquise.
Okay.
Au revoir, Spider-Man. Your mercy killing triggers another avalanche. More rotten luck. Whoop.
What's your deal? What's your deal?
What do you mean?
Did you just zap Equius into the game? His hive disappeared.
Are you not happy about that?
Hell no. I was supposed to get your surprise present from him. He was keeping for me, but only temporarily. And then we were going to jump in the game together and as co-leaders, remember?
You were about to be killed by his hive. Proceeding with that plan wouldn't have made sense. We certainly don't need 2 dead players.
But you knew this was going to happen. You were planning it all along. You were planning all of this. I know a schemer when I see one.
Yes, it was the plan. It had to go this way.
No, it had to go the way that we said it would. I was going to give you the present that I convinced them to make for you. Me. It wouldn't have gotten made if it not for me. And then you could have had a body again and everything would be fine. And then we could go back to being friends again.
Were we ever really friends?
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like we were, even if you didn't think so. I guess I'm just not very good at acting like a friend or, saying stuff like, hey, friend, you're my friend. It doesn't really occur to me. But we were. Why would you play with me if you didn't think I was your friend?
I don't remember. It doesn't matter.
Barf. More of this apathetic baloney. Well, why don't you cut it off? Cut the ghost girl act already. I get it. You're dead and spooky.
Ribbit.
Okay. Okay, pretty on. That's cool.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. You can ribbit. I'm so sorry. You can ribbit if you want. In a weird way, it almost makes you sound normal. So, what now? I guess you and Equius co-lead since he managed to usurp me. That cunning bastard. I guess I follow you into the game instead. Fine by me. I'll follow you guys. Just give me my orders, boss.
No, you're not on the blue team.
Oh, what the fuck?
You were never going to be.
I get it. I finally see now. This is your revenge. You finally did it, Megiddo. You got me pretty good. Well played.
It's not revenge. You were always supposed to be on the red team. You'll believe me later, when you wake up.
What a load of shit. You've been plotting your revenge since day one, and I fell for it like a sucker. Can't say I blame you.
I've never thought about revenge at all.
But why not? I killed you.
I don't care.
Ugh, you're so infuriating. Why can't you just hate me? Or be a lot easier that way? Or at least feel bothered or annoyed or something. God. Maybe I should just rip my heart out of my chest and pound it to a bloody pulp here on my desk with my super strong robot arm. Pound, 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 pound. Look at that. More nasty blue blood all over me. Why not? Might as well just open the floodgates and paint my whole hive with this so enviable cerulean swill, because clearly it's up to me to feel emotions for the both of us, you miserable soulless witch. I hate you. Hate, 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 hate. I only regret killing you because it made you so boring.
Sorry.
I don't want to be on the red team. It's full of jerks who just think I'm a big jerk.
They need you, though. And it's where you need to be. Carcat will be in touch with you soon.
Oh, God. I can't wait for that conversation.
Also, if it's any consolation, the teams are meaningless anyway.
What? Why would that be consolation? It's more vague, spooky nonsense. Fuck you for me trying to help you. Fuck the blue team. Fuck your conniving. Fuck Equius' double dealing and the stupid muscle beast he rode in on, and fuck you for saving my life. Fuck you.
Ba-doom.
I'm sorry, Euro.
Achievement unlocked.
And soon in a place known as the land of caves and silence.
Let her know the deal. Aradia, here's the deal. Now that the game has begun, the plan will be modified slightly. We will not be co-leaders of the blue team. I alone will be the leader. Is that understood?
That's fine.
Good. Wait, you have no objection? Are you sure?
No, I'm okay with it.
Do you typically embrace such a passive attitude when your superiors give you orders?
I don't usually receive orders from superiors or otherwise, but really it's fine. What?
I think I should get a towel. I'm perspiring heavily again.
Why? What's wrong?
Never mind. I'm trying to stay professional about this.
About what? What are you talking about?
Forget it. It's just pleasant to consort with one of lesser breeding who clearly understands her place.
I've understood for some time that this will be my role, to function as your server player, and that you would be the team leader as the first in the chain.
Perfect. Then we are on the same page. I look forward to seeing how well you serve me, server player.
That's not quite the meaning of the word server.
What do you mean?
As your server, I manipulate your environment to help you advance.
I don't understand. Are you saying that you are in a position of control over me?
I suppose so.
Oh.
What?
Oh my god. This is improprietary of a caliber I cannot even. You're as low on the hemo spectrum as possible. To consider that someone so low could be in a position of authority over me it's so disgusting.
You really are quite a snob.
No, it's filthy. I need some air, or some cold milk, or a towel. I need a towel. Where the fuck are all my fresh towels? I mean, fiddlesticks, please pardon my language. It won't happen again.
You look really agitated. Are you sure you're alright?
I'm fine. I'll be fine. I just need to breathe and to break something, possibly.
Break something?
Yes, it helps me relax.
Oh, I think I understand.
Do you?
I like breaking things. I didn't used to, but now I do. It's fun. Hello? Are you sure you're okay?
Yes.
You really do look like you're sweating pretty hard.
I just need a blasted towel. Wherever did that Arthur get off to?
Maybe you should break something to try to calm down.
Perhaps.
Do you want me to break something?
Whoa. What?
I could break something if you want.
Do you want to break something?
Kind of.
Okay.
Equius, I'm about to throw an ablution trap through your wall. Heads up.
Yes.
Boom!
Yes, that was wonderful.
It was pretty cool.
But could you please refrain from dipping into the vernacular of commoners? In fact, this is an order from your leader. Call things by their proper names.
What, you want me to call it a bathtub? That sounds ridiculous.
Nevertheless, do it.
Fine.
Now, could you please, do that again?
What? You want me to throw the trap through your wall again? I mean the tub.
Yes.
Is that an order?
Yes. I don't know.
What don't you know?
Maybe I don't want to order you to. Maybe I want you to do whatever things that you want to do.
I really have no idea what you're talking about.
You could cause quite a bother for me with the power you wield. I can do nothing to stop you, peasant girl. It's so magnificently depraved.
You are so weird, and this is coming from a ghost, Ribbit.
What was that? Are you role-playing now? Stop. It's unbecoming.
Sorry.
You're better than that. And by better, I mean worse. Much, much worse. Downright coarse and degenerate. Just reprehensibly sordid. Actually, yes, you may roleplay and proceed to deepen this already irretrievable debauchery. In fact, I command it. I command you to have free will and do as you please, and continue being bothersome and unpredictably destructive. I mean, if you want.
I'm not really role-playing. I'm part frog. But okay, I guess I can break some more stuff. Ribbit.
Yes, ribbit again.
I can't really control the ribbits. It's so depraved!
by the way.
What's up?
I
It
said
is
it's
2 minutes.
6:58. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Should we stop here or?
We
I guess
can finish this one.
yeah, finish this
one's
one.
short.
Yeah,
Man, it's gonna be so fucking funny to start this off next time.
All right. I will make haste through this mysterious realm and find your gate. It will pose no challenge for me at all.
Yeah, I know.
I will then give you your new body, and you may take your rightful place as my subordinate.
Sure.
Actually, now I'm beginning to wonder
What?
whether I want you to be my subordinate. I hope this doesn't sound too strange.
Everything you say sounds strange.
Maybe I would like you to be the co-leader again.
Okay.
In fact, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm entertaining this thought. It feels just vile. Try not to roll your eyes at me.
I don't have pupils.
Would you mind terribly being the leader?
Fine.
But don't tell anyone. You will be the leader of me, and I will lead all else. You would in fact be the secret leader.
Yeah, sure. That's pretty much how it is anyway.
Yes, that's the spirit. You take to authority well for one of your blood.
I don't have blood.
Not yet, but soon your heart will beat anew, and through it, fresh blood and fresh passion.
Wow, can you just bring me the robot already?
On my way.
Ba-doom.
Ribbit.
Hero, I'm also sorry.
I forgot, or rather, the first time I read this, I didn't perceive how, I didn't,
yeah.
perceive it.
Yeah.
And so as an adult, now I'm like, oh, I see.
Oh my god. Well, hey, we did another session. You guys did awesome.
Oh my god, Sade, I'm so proud of you.
Oh my god.
You have so many irons in the fire.
Oh my god. I don't know what that means, but thank you.
It means you got a lot cooking.
Oh. Okay. Well, it might be
Broken
burnt,
legs.
but it's no, awesome stuff also Ferris on the all the FX and stuff. That's cool.
I'm so glad it worked because I was having problems with it before.
That one line with the yelling, that was perfect.
I think we need to clip that, honestly.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
so good.